Breaking news. Concordia students in the psych program are boycotting anatomy and physiology classes. This has become a problem because they are required to take this in order to graduate. In order to put this boycott to rest, Concordia University has invited some experts to come and talk about their lives, their future careers in psych, and how they can serve God all using anatomy. Make sure you stay tuned for the interview. And welcome back, Falcon fans, to another beautiful day at the Concordia University of Wisconsin. Today, I have with me three, not two, but three, psych experts who will tell us why it is important to study anatomy and physiology, especially for psych careers. I will have them introduce themselves now.
Hello, I am Dr. Tamara Rotier, and I am a psychologist with a specialization in substance use and abuse and addiction.
I'm Nick Ruiz, and I'm a neuropsychologist that specializes in concussions and CTE.
Hey guys, it's Nicole. Anyways, my name's Nicole Nesbitt, and I'm a mental health counselor with a specialty in depression and anxiety.
First, we will discuss with the experts the importance of anatomy and physiology in their careers. Oh, okay. Now, what do you have to say about this? Oh, Nicole.
It is incredibly important for professionals in psychology, such as counselors, to be knowledgeable about the brain. I mean, most of our work that we do in our career is centered around the brain. We should know the functions of the brain, as well as what could possibly go wrong. We should also be knowledgeable about how the brain causes changes in our mood and our behavior. By having knowledge about the brain, we can better understand what is going on in a person who could have a mental illness, as well as ways to help them cope.
Yeah, I really agree, actually. I think in addition, it would be really useful to know about how the nervous system and possibly the brain, if that's part of it, so that, we can understand how different anatomical alterations may affect a patient's and its client's mental health. And we should be knowledgeable about the neurons and the neurotransmitter thingies just to be certain that disorders can be caused by chemical imbalances with the neurotransmitter things.
Am I doing it right? Oh, okay. What are some ways that anatomy and physiology can be useful in your daily life?
It is important for us, not only as professionals, but as human beings, to know generally how the various systems in the body function. We should have a general knowledge so that if something seems wrong, we can determine what could be going on. Also, having knowledge of our body can help us know ways of preventing various illnesses and diseases. I mean, it's my body. Wouldn't I want to know how it works? Yeah.
Oh, it's rolling. Okay. Since Concordia University, Wisconsin is a Lutheran university, what are some ways that the knowledge of anatomy and physiology can be used to serve God as well as your neighbor?
Okay. You can use such knowledge of the good old A&P, anatomy and physiology, to help your neighbor in the times where they're not doing so hot, by helping them. And then when they're sick, realizing those good old sneaky symptoms of a problem. And then you can help your neighbor by keeping their body healthy and heavenly.
Well, alrighty then. When learning about the functions of the body, it is truly amazing how each part works. And in a way shows that there is, in fact, a God up there, that all of us could not have been an accident, and that we are beautifully created by a loving God. By knowing this, we should be loving to our neighbors no matter how
Amen.
stupid they be.
Amen.
And help them in any way that they may need.
In anatomy and physiology, you learn some specifics about the brain and how that works. Can each of you touch on a topic that is covered in the class and how it applies to psychology and
You
vocation?
will also dabble with the NS, the nervous system, and how it interacts with the brain. The brain has those transmitters such as dopamine and serotonin that need to maintain homeostasis. The homeostatic balance of the NT, those transmitter players, like serotonin and the dopamine, plays a role in the development of those sneaky mental illness diagnostics like depression and anxiety. A factor of a major depressive disorder is the lower levels of serotonin and the synaptic clefts between neurons in the brain.
In relation to serotonin and dopamine, in anatomy and physiology, you will learn how antidepressants such as an SSRI work and how they cause the reuptake of serotonin to be inhibited so there's more serotonin in the synaptic cleft.
All right. In addition to the brain and these neurotransmitters you so nicely discussed, we will also discuss addiction in anatomy and physiology. Continued substance use can lead to addiction, as your body, both physically and psychologically, needs the drug. Many drugs increase the amount of serotonin and dopamine in the cleft, causing the person to feel happier. The actual chemistry in the brain changes because of this, and it can interfere with the neurotransmitters.
Amen.
As your body will not produce
Preach.
as much dopamine or serotonin as it did before. These changes can last a long time,
Long time.
even after sobriety.
Ooh.
These changes will also affect the limbic system and the brain's reward system, which is the nucleus accumbens.
I can
Amen.
assure you that the information learned will not only be helpful in your future career, as you will use information about the brain to help your clients, but it will also be helpful in your daily life as well. Plus, learning about the brain and the body can also be a lot of fun, as well as insightful and interesting.
Not only do you learn important information relevant to your future vocation, you can also do fun stuff in the labs, such as testing your senses, blood typing, dissections like some little big pigs that were never born, poor Matilda Charlotte, and doing an EKG.
Thank you so much for all of your help. That's all, Concordia. Have a Concordian day.